What's going on, guys? PlotArmorCards in the house, and I've been hearing a lot about the upcoming Splight archetype, and everyone's saying, hey, if you mix this thing with frogs, this thing is tier 0. So I need to test this, and we need to find out together, hey, is this archetype tier 0, or are people over-exaggerating this? Now, I've only tested this once or twice. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I did 2 or 3 different duels online. Just to play the archetype, because otherwise I'd be sitting there forever trying to figure out combos and whatnot, you know. But I found it was relatively easy to play. This thing is really easy, especially because the frog engine here. I'm very used to that. I use it a lot in and Gradles and whatnot, so I'm pretty familiar with that. So let's just go through what I got, and then we can look at some duels, guys. So first of all, 3 Ash Blossoms, that's obvious. 3 Ghost Bells, 3 copies of Splight Jet, 3 copies of Splight Red, 3 copies of Splight Blue, 3 copies of Carrot, 3 copies of Swap Frog, 3 copies of Dupe Frog, 3 copies of Rodent Tonin, 3 copies of Deep Sea Diva, 3 copies of Splight Starter, 1 Raigeki, 1 Happy's Feather Duster, 1 Call by the Grave, 1 Foolish Burial, 3 copies of Infinite Permanence, 3 in the extra deck, 3 Splight Elf. We got ourselves a Kriston and Halky Firebrax. I actually managed to pull this off. It was kind of a dope combo. So you already know you can special summon this card when level 3 or lower. Including it takes 2 monsters plus a tuner. So you can go through this, use this in order to go into Kriston and Halky Firebrax, and then when Halky Firebrax is out, it is a Link 2. So technically you can use it for this thing. When this card is actually summoned, you can treat Link 2 monsters you control as level 2. So it works pretty well in this deck, I would say. So next we're looking at Dark the Gloomy Charmer, and then I got 2 copies of Totally Awesome. You can run 3 if you want. I'm just testing it at 2 just to see, you know. 2 copies of Cat Shark, 1 copy of Double A Zeus. You're not going to always be able to get this out just because there is... I don't remember what card it is off the top of my head, but it restricts you into summoning only level 2s and Link 2s, I think. And then there's Sky Cavalry Centuria, and then Downward Magician. And then for the side deck, I'm still kind of figuring out the side deck, but I got 3 Dimensional Barriers, 3 Nibiru's, and 3 copies of Crossout Designator. If there's any improvements or suggestions that you guys might have for this deck, of course, I'd love to hear them down below. I'm always happy to improve, always happy to hear improvements from you guys. So without further ado, let's get started with these duels. Alright guys, starting this one off, looks like I'll be going first, and I have a pretty decent hand, so I'm going to activate my Splight Starter right off the bat. Normally you want to go for Splight Blue, or that's what I like to do at least. Oh, any Ash Blossoms, hooray! Alright, so I'm going to normal summon this, and then I'm going to special summon this, and maybe I should have done it the other way around now that I'm thinking about it. And my Splight Jet activates, that allows me to add my field spell to my hand, and that is once per turn, so let me figure this out. I can go into this here, and then that allows me to special summon this back from the grave, and that's effect is then going to activate, which allows me to add, should I add Carrot or Red? Screw it, I'll go with Red. And then I can special summon the aforementioned Red. I can then go into the boss monster of the archetype. I'm going to take both of these, go into this, and then I can activate its effect. I'm going to detach this. Never detach the Link monster. I played myself there one of the duels in the past, so I'm going to go into Swap Frog. Swamp Frog's effect is going to activate. I'm going to dump a Rodent Toad in the grave. Then I can... Oops, no. I don't want to use this effect because then I won't... Oh, okay, this guy quits already. Round 2, and whenever I draw Foolish Burial, I'm chilling because that allows me to dump... Rodent Toad into the grave, and usually if I draw a single other monster... Oh, actually, wait. How should I do this? I need to control a Link 2 monster to special summon this, but I can summon this. Please don't have Ash Blossom. Please don't have Ash Blossom. Okay. Okay, I'm good. And now from there, I can special summon this, and I'm going to use Splight Jet. I'm going to add this to my hand. Holy shit. What a combination. What a combination, boys. I'm going to go into this. Its effect is going to activate. I can add... This is Carrot, right? I'm going to add Red. Now I am kind of set, if I'm being honest. Alright, let me use my Hulk. I'm going to use my Hulk because both of these are useless right now. I'm going to go into this. I'm going to use my Hulk again. Special summon this. Then I can go into my copy of this. No, I can't cancel. Damn it, I accidentally summoned in the Link Zone. Oh, I screwed over all my combos. I did not mean to summon in the Link Zone. What tomfoolery. Alright. fine. That's how it's gonna be. I will just win the old-fashioned way with no links. And I will go into totally awesome. And I will special summon this. And I will special summon this. And this one allows me to negate activate spell or trap effect, and this one allows me to negate monster effects. And I should probably leave this on the field as tribute fodder, so I at least have a bunch of negates on the field. So that's better than nothing, right? I'm gonna end. So honestly, even like in my experience, even when I make like rookie mistakes like that, when I mess up, it's still not as bad. Okay, Springin's Kit. Interesting. This guy's using Albaz. Alright, I'm gonna use this thing's effect. I'll just destroy this. I know I want to save my universal negator. Whatever. What the hell is he doing? Do I have another one of those? No, I don't. I can take his Call by the Grave, actually. Should I do that? What do you think? I'm gonna totally awesome his Call by the Grave, just because I can. Yes, set. And I'm gonna use my totally awesome. That allows me to at least add I can add Swap Frog back to my hand. Then I could have recycled totally awesome as well. But now that Swap Frog's back, if I summon it, I can dump another one and go into totally awesome again next turn. I think I may have gotten a little overzealous in this situation. However, I should be fine. I can then activate an effect. This is Spell or Trap effect. Yep. And put it into his tomfoolery. And I don't know if he actually has the fusion card that lets you search from your deck. I'm bad with remembering off the top of my head. It's kind of stupid because I own the card. Alright, Despian Quertus. Alright, this might be all he has just because of all the negates I just pulled off. But I pulled them off in weird orders. However, I feel like Called by the Grave is going to come in handy. So I don't even mind. And what is he attacking? Okay, he attacks that one. And interesting. This was quite interesting. Let me just activate this again. Yes, I know I'm probably going to have to get rid of my Link monster to do this. But that's fine. Activate. No. I will get rid of my Hulky Fibrax. That allows me to special summon my Splight Blue. Splight Blue will activate. That allows me to search and add one to my hand. No, I don't need to change anything yet. I'm just going to add Carrot. Or was that red? It's red. From there, I can then go into this, link both of those off, and back into my Splight Elf. And now I'm back to where I need to be because my Link monster is there. Alright, what am I doing? I'm bringing back a Splight. What should I bring back? Actually, why don't I bring back... Nah, I should bring back Splight. I just bring back blue. I don't really mind because I'm gonna XC summon anyway. So Splight goes into that. I can then... I know he's gonna negate, or he's gonna try to use this thing's effect as quickly as possible. So probably best if I go into totally awesome as quickly as possible, so I can at least get around his tomfoolery. I'm gonna dump this to the grave. I'm then going to activate Ronin Totem, banishing my Dupe Frog. Not going to use anything else as of yet, but now I can at least go into totally awesome to put an end to his shenanigans. Alright, and now I can special summon. Oh, I thought it had an effect for a second. No, I'm just repositioning. I got a bunch of stuff on the field. Splight Jet's going to activate. At least that allows me to add my Searcher to my hand. No. Let me add this. And from there, I can go into a bunch of different things. Cat Shark, is it a water? Totally awesome. Quick effect, you can send one Aqua monster. Okay, so it's not water specific, it's Aqua. So I'm going to have to send itself to activate its effect. However, I can do this to go into that. And if I really wanted to, I could just leave all these out on the field just because they're good negates. Or at least Sprite, Red and Splight Carrot. I could go into more Xyz monsters if I really wanted to. Or more Link monsters if I wanted to. However, I do like the non-stop negates that I have here. So I am going to go into my battle phase. And hopefully he uses his quick effect, and he does. So I can body snatch his monster. I'm going to use Totally Awesome. I know I could technically use this, destroy this, and do that, but I want to steal his monster. It's more fun. Activate a card. 2 effects come... No. Yes, I'm going to steal his monster. I'm going to use my Totally Awesome to recycle the Totally Awesome, and he quit. Alright, guys. We kind of already confirmed tier 0 after destroying Despia like that after messing up that many times. Oh, no, I don't want to infinite permanence my own card. Alright. But this is fun, so I'm going to do at least one more. Splight Blue's effect is going to activate. No, I don't want to Ash Blossom my own card. I am then going to... What do I have in my hand? I have red, so I can add pretty much any of these other ones. I'll just add Carrot. So I am going to special summon the red as well as the Carrot. And then I am going to go into my Link monster. And then I'm going to use my Link monster. Is this a once per turn? Yep, you can use this effect once per turn. So I just bring back the Carrot. Doesn't really matter. And now I can go into my Xyz monster. Okay, do not summon it into the... Okay, good. I assumed it was going to go into Link Zone again. No. Alright. Keep the Link monster. We are going to go into Totally Awesome. Totally Awesome's effect is going to activate. Or sorry, Swap Frog's effect is going to activate. That allows me to dump a Dupe Frog. I can then... I haven't normal summoned yet, have I? I have normal summoned. I believe I have, at least. If I'm wrong, I apologize. I can, if I really wanted to, target 1 level 2 monster in your graveyard. Why don't I just do this again? This is once per turn. I should have read this card. It is indeed once per turn. However, I can just activate a card. Go into this, and then go into a second copy of my boy. Second copy of my boy. And if I want to, I can link them off, but I don't really care about that. Let me set this and end. I have an Ash Blossom, and I have a Ghost Bell. Pretty much all the negates I managed to get on the board right now because I kind of fricked it up because I didn't realize that it was once per turn. It's okay. You live and you learn. It is like my, 5th, 6th time trying this deck. So don't worry. I'll get the hang of it slowly. It just depends on what this guy's up to now. MST. Okay, that was smart because I had infinite permanence. Maybe does this thing have anything I can do? Touch special summon. Yeah, no. I can just chain infinite permanence on my Splight monster, at least on this one, and then that can at least make this one. No, what? It didn't even give me the option. Okay. Okay, but I was about to say, I could have just put it on this, and that would have at least rendered that zone of his inert. That could have helped. Oh, a Starry Night deck. Interesting. Yes, Ash Blossom. Yeah, he had to pay 2,000 life points. I actually was interested in trying this just because it's... Oh my god. Just because it's so cheap. But should I go spell it? I'm going to go spell it. I just go spelled it. That's the first time I've actually done that. It's kind of crazy. And he just... Oh, look what he just said. Oh. Yes, sir. That's just how it works. Against a tier 0 deck. In which I messed up with multiple summonings. And he summoned on them. God damn it. Now it's my turn. Now it's my turn. Oh. He's at 4,000. But to be fair, I got nothing. I got to draw something. But 1 Swap Frog is enough. I just need to draw 1 Swap Frog and I'll be fine. And he's using Honest in this deck. Interesting. I guess it does help him get over certain cards. I don't even know what the boss monster for this archetype is. I thought it was cool, but then after I figured out it's not really that good. I just never tried it. He's using Starry Night Ceremony. No, watch after I say it's not that good. Watch him beat me with it. During your main phase, you can reveal 1 light fairy monster in your hand. If you do, add 1 level 7 light dragon monster from your deck to your hand. Then place that revealed monster on the bottom of your deck. Interesting. And I drew a Dupe Frog. This will be interesting. Do I have anything in the grave that's useful to me right now? I do not. Well, I can use these things' effects, so everything in the grave is now useful to me. Target one, you control return to the hand, special summon. Okay, so he's just gonna special summon his boss monster. I'm assuming it's his boss monster at least, because he doesn't have an extra deck. So what else could he have? I do have Zeus in this, so maybe that could be interesting. However, I would rather do this. Yeah, this one should have its material still, so I could detach this, and I'll be fine. And I believe he's gonna go for his level 7. No. He's just gonna set one. Interesting. Quite interesting. And there we go, he just summoned it. Alright. I'm gonna detach this. And then I technically can special summon this. But Splight Blue actually gives me more combos, I think. But if I go to Swap Frog, I can negate. This is a difficult decision. I'll go to Swap Frog. I'm gonna go into Swap Frog. Alright, Swap Frog's effect's gonna activate. Hopefully it doesn't have anything before that. I don't even know what this thing does. I should have read it. Destroy it. It cannot be destroyed. But okay, once per turn. Okay. Good to know. I can still dump this in the grave, meaning I'm still good to go, because I don't think I have not normal summoned it. Excellent. So I can use this card's effect. I'm gonna banish the Rodent Totem, and to special summon my banish the Dupe Frog to special summon the Rodent Totem. And good thing I did that, because he probably would have got rid of my blue. It was either going to be that or blue for me. So this thing and this thing. Make that thing. And I don't know if I can double A Zeus's turn. He cannot special summon for the rest of his turn except level 2. Okay, so this is the one that locks you into special summoning level links. So yeah, I'm not going to be able to go into double A Zeus's turn, unfortunately. And I'm going to attack his monster, and if he uses this effect, I'm going to totally awesome it. Is there something that stops it from... Let me see. Am I just being stupid and I didn't read? You can target one card, and if it destroy, it cannot be destroyed. Battle with a dark monster or dark monster's effects. Shit, I should have read that. Okay, I should have thought about that. Or just learn English before I read this. Alright, I'm going to use my Totally Awesome. I'm going to detach the Rodent Totem. And I'm going to special summon Dupe Frog in defense mode, so that way I have fodder for my negate effect, plus he can only attack that one. So if I can somehow make my Totally Awesome gain 200 life points, I'll be fine. Interesting. He's going to go into Concentrated Light. He has no choice but to attack Dupe Frog. I think he was going to try to banish it, which actually would have been in my favor, because then I could use Totally Awesome's effect. He's going to do it anyway. Nice. Yes, I'm going to set your monster. You can't touch me, boy. Now he just has Concentrated Light, which just kind of locked me out of some of my summons, but I have so many monsters in the field, I don't think it really matters anymore. And he quits.
All right, fellas, what have we learned today? In my opinion, I would say, if played correctly, because I'm saying this because I messed up a lot, this deck has high tier 0 potential. Not just tier 0, high tier 0 potential. There's just so much ability to negate just a bunch of shit, and it's just insane. I definitely couldn't show you a lot of the duels I had, just because this deck, I would say 9 out of 10 of the duels that I did probably, I would say 15, 20 duels. I don't know why I'm saying 9 out of 10. But the rest of the duels that I didn't show, that people just scooped. This duel, every time someone sees Totally Awesome come out now, or just any of the Splight cards, they just scoop immediately. So it's kind of hard to record the footage for this, because everyone's just like, I don't want to do this, right? So that's interesting. I think this is definitely has really high potential. If, like always, guys, like mentioned earlier, if you guys have any suggestions for improvements for this deck, especially the extra deck, because some of these cards, like, I don't really care about Sky Cavalry Centuria, Downward Magician, I never even tried out. Maybe I could take out the Dark Charmer, but I think it's pretty decent, honestly. But if you have any other suggestions for additions or subtractions or anything you'd like to edit in this deck, please let me know in the comments. This is PlotArmorCards signing out for the day. Really loving this deck. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. And oh my goodness, look at the time.
It's time to do